Hello everyone, how are we all doing? My name is Dr. Ori and I'm here to talk to us about lifestyle hacks that you can use to prevent lifestyle related diseases. And so today we're going to be talking about something that we cannot escape from no matter how much you try, and that is stress. Stress is an inevitable part of our lives, and what happens when we're stressed, there are a lot of symptoms that occur, but the reason why we feel overwhelmed, we feel frustrated and unable to cope is because the pressure that we are facing at that time is more than our capacity at that time to cope. And so there are so many things that can affect your capacity. It can be an exam coming up, or the fact that you're bereaved, the fact that you have to move house. There are so many things that could become overwhelming, especially when they're happening one after the other in quick succession, or they're happening at the same time. And remember that we all have different capacities. So the fact that someone is able to cope with one level of pressure does not mean that you will be able to. But today I just want to talk to us about quick ways to reduce the stress of some of the encounters that we have, so that we don't come down with symptoms, because stress actually induces symptoms, and some of these symptoms can be deadly. Yes, stress has been related to quite a number of symptoms that depict ill health, and one of them is reduced immunity. That makes you prone to infections. It makes you prone to frequent bouts of malaria, especially if you are living in an endemic area. It makes you break down and makes you burn out if you are not able to handle the pressure that is coming. And it's also been associated with heart disease, just to mention a few of some of the problems that could come when stress is not controlled. So now, what are the ways in which we can cope with stress? Lifestyle hacks to deal with stress, or you can call them stress coping mechanisms. These are very important to help you to cope with the situation around you, no matter how overwhelming or exhausting or stressful it might be. I want to give you the 7 A's to help you to remember these lifestyle hacks. The first one is awareness. Yes, I call it self-awareness. You must learn to understand your response to stress. You must learn to understand your personality and how you react to situations around you. You might even want to take a personality test, because when you understand yourself, then you'll be able to manage yourself better. So what's the second A? The second A is alter. Yes, and when we say alter, that means you can alter your thoughts about what is going on around you. When you're able to alter your thoughts, then you'll be able to alter your feelings and therefore your actions. Many times we get negative impulses from things happening around us, but you can give it a different perspective. Think about the situation and how you can benefit from it, or how you can help somebody in that situation. When you're able to think of the positive things in a seemingly bad situation, then you are going to be less likely to get angry or overwhelmed. And it is those internal stressors of anger, being upset, or being bitter, those are the things that actually hurt our bodies and our minds as well. So after alter, what else can you do? Assert, self-assertion. Learn to assert yourself in a respectful, congenial manner. What it just means is that you're able to give honest, straightforward feedback whenever the time or occasion warrants it. Are you the kind of person who hides your feelings? You suck in that emotion. Manage the emotion, but don't suck it in. Don't suppress it, because when you suppress it, your mind interprets it, gives it a symptom, and then you begin to have certain feelings in your body, which, when investigated, you might not be able to find a reason for it, but you have internalized a negative thought, and that's what has caused that symptom. So self-expression is very important. What else? What other A do we have? We have the A of adaptation. Adaptation, adapt your schedules. So you have a lot of things crowding in on your time, a lot of pressure from work, from the children, from the home fronts, you have exams. You must learn to manage your time. So time management is important. Know what is best, what comes first. That's priority. And have a weekly schedule, have a daily schedule. You can even have a monthly or a yearly schedule to plan yourself so that you'll be able to cope with all the various activities that you need to be responsible for. So aside from this, there are other A's that can help you. There are lifestyle hacks to help you to prevent the symptoms of stress. So another A is avoid. Yes, you need to avoid certain things that can stress you out. We human beings naturally, we tend to compete with others. So, but sometimes the things that we compete for are not really necessary. So try and check it out. Why am I competing in this particular thing? Do I need to buy this item because my friend has it? Do I need to get the car with the same model because someone has it? Or do I need to also buy this Asoebi even when you know you don't have the funds at that time dedicated for that? So avoid unnecessary competition. Another thing when we're talking about avoid is trying to look for a good route. For example, you're going to work in the morning and you know that a particular route is always congested. Then take the better route, or well, it might be a longer route but less congested route, so you can avoid technically the route that is likely to give you a lot of stress. There are some things that you might need to accept. So that's another A. You might need to accept the situation at that time. So you're already in that traffic. You need to accept it. Instead of feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, accept what is happening at that time and alter your thoughts and your feelings, like I mentioned earlier. There's another A that is important. It stands for ask. Ask for help. Many times we think you can do things all by yourself, but come to realize that you need to collaborate, you need to partner with people to make things work. You need to work in a team to be able to go far and to achieve more. So don't do it all by yourself. Once you know that this is getting too much for you, please ask. There is no shame in asking for help. The other A that I want to share with you today is adopt, and probably one of the most important. And when we say adopt, it means adopt a healthy lifestyle. What does that mean? It means that you need to look after yourself in terms of your nutrition, your diet, taking fruits and vegetables, avoiding fast food, avoiding substances. It has to do with having adequate hours of sleep at night. That can help to reduce your stress levels and help you to respond instead of react to situations that come your way during the course of the day. And also exercise. It's very important. It helps to boost your mood and reduce those stressful feelings that come up in the course of the day. So these are the 7 A's of stress management, what we call stress coping mechanisms. And this is what I'm leaving with you for today. We're still going to talk about stress a bit more next time I come your way. But till then, continue to choose life. Bye.